Yo, it's your boy Marcus, aka Just One Marcus, aka the Just One, and we are back on the NBA 2K rebuilds. Been a hot minute. Anyways, we are here rebuilding the Spurs, but we're looking at the Kings right now because there was a trade rumor that sparked me wanting to come back and start doing rebuilds again and experience this kind of fantasy world in these fantasy situations, but try to make them realistic based on what ends up happening in the game. So what I saw was this from the Bleacher Report: De'Aaron Fox trade rumors, Spurs eyeing Kings star to pair with Victor Wembanyama, and they're looking to get him from the Kings because the Kings right now are, I think they're at worse than 12th place. They just lost to the Pacers tonight. I watched a bit of the fourth quarter until Sacramento just gave up. Okay, there's the L. They lost by a lot more than this, I'm pretty sure. Fox did not shoot the ball well. Sabonis did not shoot the ball well. And I think Fox is probably going to look to want to ask out of here soon, because if we look at the standings in the West, they are not even in a play-in spot. And honestly, I think the Spurs actually have a good chance of at least making a play-in spot. I don't know if they'll crack a top 6. Honestly, they're not going to crack a top 6. So at this point, man, the Kings, I think it's just time to sell what you can and start rebuilding. We are going to flip over to the Spurs here, try to put together a trade to add De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs to pair with Wembanyama. Then we're going to do a couple years rebuild here and see if we can work out a roster to get them a chip. All right, so this is the trade I'm thinking of. We would move off Keldon Johnson, Zach Collins, the 2025 lottery protected Charlotte pick, and the 2025 Bulls top 10 protected pick. Both have pretty good value. They could pretty much start their rebuild immediately or very shortly after they move off of Fox. They get a good, slightly younger piece here in Keldon Johnson, who they can have as kind of a guy who grows into a vet role as they bring in more young talent by probably trading Sabonis and DeRozan. And yeah, I feel like this is a pretty fair trade. Fox has 2 years left on his contract, so it's not guaranteed that he would stay around once we get to like 2027 season. We take back Alex Len just to make the contracts work. I feel like they would agree to this, and they do agree to it. So here's the 10-man lineup we're going to rock with. I actually wanted to put Branham in the starting lineup because I feel like he is going to be a very solid player. He's having a much better season this year from his last season. So yeah, we're going to throw him in there now that we're fully going all in with Wemby and Fox. We want to get these young guys on board too with Vassell and Sochan, so get them all playing well together. Put CP off the bench now so he can have that vet role in a better way without overworking himself. Stephon Castle, honestly, if he ends up progressing better than Branham in like 2 years, maybe he'll take that starting 2 spot and we'll run Fox and Castle. Because Castle's 6'6", I didn't know that. So yeah, he could definitely play the 2 spot. Then to finish it off, we got Barnes, Julian, and Charles Bassey, who's going to get minutes as our backup big. Right now, we are the 8th seed with a 15-13 record. Let's sim to probably the end of the season, honestly. I don't think I would make another trade. Like, I like how the roster is looking right now. So we'll regroup in the offseason if we don't make a deep playoff run. Season is about to wrap, and we honestly went crazy. We end off 50-31 after being, what was it, 15-13 as an 8th seed, and we end up as the 5 seed as well. 1 game left against the Raps, and we win that. So 51-31. Here are the awards. Unfortunately, Jared McCain probably not going to get Rookie of the Year with his injury. Russ gets 6th man on the Nuggets. That's pretty cool. Wemby gets Depoy, well-deserved. I think like the other night he had 10 blocks, only 7 boards though, so we couldn't get the triple-double with blocks, which is kind of disappointing considering how tall he is that he didn't get it. Knicks have probably the best team in the league. He's All-NBA first. Wemby gets All-NBA first team. That is crazy. What did he end up averaging there? 24, 11, and 4. Actually, I guess we just saw it on the other screen. Did we get Fox, though, is what I wanted to see. We did not get Fox. Sabonis ends up being All-NBA third. We do get Wemby, obviously all defensive first. No guys here. And we do get Stephon Castle, our rookie first team, so that is good. But we get no one else there. So we end up as the 5 seed versus OKC, though. That's going to be a tough matchup. So I think I am going to bring the bench utilization all the way down for the playoffs. I don't think I'm going to shorten it in size, though, from 10 to like 9 or anything. We're just going to let these guys run and progress, see if they can come out with a win against OKC as we go down 2-0, 3-0. And okay, we take one game at least, and we lose 4-1. So yeah, that's expected. Shea put up 64 in the elimination game on insane efficiency. Wemby put up 36, Fox 25, 8, 6 steals. Fox shot very efficient too. Vassell shot good. Castle just needs to progress a bit more, but I'm definitely liking this team with Fox as the PG and the guy that's going to be running the show besides Wemby, or helping Wemby, I guess, get more open shots and stuff like that. But the Celtics win, and Tatum is the Finals MVP. So Celtics go back-to-back. Unfortunately, Chris Paul wants to retire. I think we're going to let him go here. We could try to get him a ring, but I feel like he's going to regress too much. So I don't want to risk like bringing him back and having his contract. He goes to the Hall of Fame with Russ retired as well. They both get their jerseys retired. Clay retired too. He doesn't make the Hall of Fame somehow. I don't understand how that happens, but he gets his jersey retired. League meetings, yeah, we're not going to change anything here. Draft lottery, okay, we have a lottery pick there from Atlanta, so that's surprising. We had Atlanta's pick too, but I didn't think it was going to be valuable enough for Sacramento because the Hawks have been playing pretty good lately, so that's why I didn't include it. But we do end up getting the 14th pick from Atlanta, so that is pretty solid. The Kings had their own pick and ended up with the 2nd overall pick after trading Fox. So honestly, W for the Kings there. Good move. Like, this is the draft class to do it. If you're going to tank, you might as well do it this year. And they're going to get the Hornets pick, I think, deferred next year as well, so that'll be good for them. All right, so the Thunder have the 11th overall pick, but they are in win now mode. They have their core set, like they got their starting one, starting shooting guard pretty much. They just re-signed Caruso as well, so they pretty much just look for young guys they can develop to grow into probably bench roles. So I'm going to look to trade them our 14th overall pick, and we also had pick 24 here to move up 3 spots to see if I can get someone who falls that just has more potential to go into our starting lineup in the future. If, let's say, Branham doesn't work out, or we want to replace Sochan with someone who can shoot, and they do not agree to that. So let's throw on these seconds, see if that does it for them, and they'll use a different trade, and that does work for them. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to go with Kadeen Maluwak with the 11th overall pick. We had, what, 14? So they did project him to go before 14 in most of their mock drafts here. He has Dwight Howard Hall of Fame potential. Him and Wemby in the front court would be absolutely elite. Putting Kadeen at the 5 and then letting Victor run the 4 and not have to like bang down low and potentially get injured. Even though we don't have injuries in this universe because 2K's injuries are way too unrealistic and way too frequent. But hypothetically, that would be good for us. So yeah, I am going to go with him with our 11th overall pick. So he ends up as a 75 overall. That is very solid for us. We're going to bring back all these guys here. We also have Blake Wesley, who could maybe get some minutes if he progresses. Qualifying offers, we're not going to give it to either of these guys. And we are just going to skip to player progression here because I like the construction of our roster already. I don't think anything needs to change. Wemby goes up, Fox goes up, Vassell, Castle, Sochan or Sohan, Branham goes up, Bassi goes up, Barnes goes down significantly, which is kind of a bad thing, but he only has 1 year left, so we could replace him maybe at the trade deadline or next offseason, because Blake Wesley is probably not going to get minutes on this team. So we could look to package him with Barnes at the deadline maybe to get a better backup power forward. This is going to be our 10-man rotation for year 2. We're going to do Fox at the 1, Vassell at the 2, Sohan at the 3, Wemby at the 4, Maluwak at the 5 with Castle as our 6th man now, Branham 7th man, Julian 8th man, Barnes 9th man, and Bassi going to be the 10th man. Like I said, Wesley still only 22 years old. What's his potential if we look at it? B+ potential. There would definitely be teams who would be interested in him and eating this Barnes contract for just the 1 year to get a good young asset. If they have someone older, maybe if they're trying to rebuild it, they can give us to fill that backup 4 role. And then Yeah, we could even in the playoffs take Bassi out because we don't necessarily need him now that we have two solid bigs in Maluak and Wemby. I actually forgot to check the system proficiency. We're 3.5-star balance. We probably will change, or sorry, defense, but we're gonna change to 4-star balanced here and see if we can improve off that 51 win record last year and that 5 seed and get a better seeding for the playoffs. Official first year of Fox and Wemby is wrapped, and we are the best team in the league. 65 wins on the season, one more against the Cavs, and we win that. So 66 wins. Doncic gets MVP, flag rookie of the year on the Kings. So the Kings ended up capturing the flag by trading away Fox. W for them, W for us, because we're the best team in the league right now. Wemby Depoy again, and we do get Greg Popovich as coach of the year. Somehow don't get executive of the year, which is kind of disappointing. No Wemby All NBA first. We do get him on second though. Still no Fox love out here. Wemby All Defensive first once again, obviously. No one else there. Do we get any rookies? We get Kadeen Maluak on All Rookie second team. So nice to see. That was a good pickup for us. 11 points and 9 boards for him, almost 2 blocks a night. And yeah, who are we gonna have in the first round here? We do get the 8th seed Memphis Grizzlies, who have pretty much the exact same roster right now. They're running Smart at the 2. They got Zach Edey starting at the 5. So let's see if we can just keep the rotation. Oh yeah, I didn't make a trade trading away Harrison Barnes because we were doing so good at the trade deadline. And Barnes was playing very solid. He was shooting 40% from 3. Okay, his shooting went down a bit, 50, almost 50, 40, 80, which is really solid as a backup 4 in my opinion. So let's see what we can do against the Kings here, or the Grizzlies. They win game 1, we win game 2. Okay, they win game 3. Now it is time to start utilizing less of this bench here. So yeah, let's run these guys out to get out of this first round here as we go 2-2. They're up 3-2, man. Oh my God, we choke the first round after being the best team in the league, 66 wins. What happened, man? So we ended up losing to the team that went to the finals and won, as Ja Morant is your finals MVP, putting up 31, 7, and 9. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that concerning. LeBron retires now at age 41 in the year 23. So I guess he couldn't get any success with Bronny there before he retired. Harden also retires. They all get their jersey retired. Same with Lowry, who retired as well. So yeah, I don't think that was anything to be concerned about. I think that's just 2K like being dumb and letting the 8th seed win the NBA championship. We have the 11th odds from the Spurs, and we stay at 11, so we still have lottery picks here even after we made that Fox trade, which is solid. We can keep bringing guys in. Kings end up with 13 from Charlotte, but they did capture the flag last year, so I'd say it's good enough for them. And yeah, I don't think we have any other picks other than that. Okay, Greg Popovich retired apparently, so I'm probably just gonna throw offers at Nurse, Missoula, and maybe even Jason Kidd here, because they're all balanced and that was our best system, to bring in a championship caliber coach, or at least someone who can bring you to the finals, and see if that helps us out. And we got rejected by all 3 of them. No one wants to coach a generational talent in Victor Wembanyama. Very disappointing. I ended up giving an offer to this guy because he has very good stats and he should be able to bring us to the promised land or grow with us at least. I picked up Nate Ament with our 11th overall pick to replace Barnes at our backup 4 spot. We also got a bunch of second round guys here, but none of them look too promising, so we're gonna let them go. Team player options, obviously gonna give it on these 2 guys here. I think Blake Wesley. Okay, we got multiple guys as RFAs here. We're gonna let City walk. We are gonna bring back Sochan and Blake Wesley. Probably Blake Wesley, again, to have as an asset we can move at the trade deadline if we want to make a big splash. De'Aaron Fox is also a free agent. Let me move the camera over there so you guys can look at the cap hits here. I'm going to try to get him on a bit of a deal. Maybe we can convince him to take a bit of a lower contract so that he can give more flexibility to us to help put a team around him and Wemby. So Fox agrees to that. Let's move this back now to its right spot. We're gonna keep Sochan obviously, or Sohan. All right, so Sohan wanted like 40 M's and I do not think he's worth that type of money. So I simmed to day 11 here. I'm going to try to get him on a lower contract. Okay, he wants 1 year for 30. Let me move this back one more time. I don't know what I could do here. Maybe I could give him 3 years and get him down to like 27.5. Maybe he'd agree to that, and we could use him to trade for a star. Maybe package Sohan, Wesley, and picks to get an actual star small forward. So yeah, we're gonna try that out. Sohan agrees to that, and then we're just gonna sign up Blake Wesley here. All right, so player progression. Pretty much everyone is going up now except for Fox. Stephon Castle up to an 86. So he might be able to take that starting 2 spot. Vassell has not been progressing, which is disappointing. I really thought he could be the starting shooting guard or small forward of the future here. I'm actually gonna run an 11-man rotation this year just so we can get Wesley some minutes as well, and he can start showing what he can do some more because he didn't really play last year at all. He hasn't had a solid year yet in the league after 3 years. So I definitely want to help get his trade value up a bit and give us a I forgot also to, I'm supposed to move this here when I'm looking at these the minutes here so you guys can see them. Forgot to do that the first years, apologize. Got a new setup here with OBS, first time I'm doing this. So yeah, I think we are good on that end. Let's sim to the trade deadline and see about making a insanely big trade. Maybe trade Vassell for a star shooting guard and really beef up the firepower so that we can go all in and have less of a chance of losing to like a Memphis as an 8 seed. We are at the trade deadline. Still a solid record, but much worse than last year. I did already check the stats here, and nobody is shooting well from 3 besides Wemby and Branham and Vassell. Everyone else, well, actually, wow, Nate Ament, very solid rookie season. He's playing insanely good. I was just looking through team intel to see if there was any teams with a shooting guard or small forward that they would want to trade to us for some younger assets that are good shooters. And the Lakers are the 11th or the 15th seed in the conference. They're selling. Dalton Connect is available. He's 25 years old, so he's kind of getting past that mode or past that age where you would start rebuilding with him there. So I think he's someone to target at the 2 spot to replace, I forgot who's there, Branham's there, I think. And then the Pelicans still have Brandon Ingram. So he would be someone definitely to target to replace Sohan at the 3, as he's shooting 40% from 3. And that, I think, would really turn our chances around in the playoffs as well as in the standings this season. Like, yeah, 2 very solid 3-point scorers. I think that would help a lot. Okay, so Dalton is still, I think, on his rookie deal. He's only making $4 million a year. Then he has a team option for $6 million next year. So we don't have the, I guess, star level upcoming player to add to this trade to up the value. So we're gonna give them Blake Wesley, Julian as well, who is 25, so same age as him. They're kind of just swapping that, I guess, aspect, but they're gonna use Julian probably in a bench role. We're gonna give them 2 first, take back an aging Nurkic who they have signed for multiple years. Probably don't want that. And yeah, we could even use Nurkic off the bench maybe if we need to move Bassi in the next deal for Ingram. So if they don't agree to this, we're honestly just gonna keep throwing on the picks until they do. And they do not agree to it. So let's see if adding more picks will get it done. We'll add this 2028 swap best, and that gets it done. Now for this Ingram trade, it's actually kind of tough. I did want to include Sohan and Branham in the deal so they could get 2 solid young pieces, guys in their early 20s. But I gave Branham an extension, so they don't have like an old contract they can give me to make the money work. That would make sense. So yeah, we're gonna see if they agree to Sohan. They get what, almost 6 years or 6 years younger here, getting Sohan, and they get 2 of our future picks. Maybe Wemby decides to leave, it doesn't work out with Fox, they can kind of bank on that. So hopefully they agree to this. If not, we pretty much just have seconds and they agree. So now we have an absolutely stacked lineup here. I think this is a championship roster 100%. If it's not this year, do we have Ingram locked up? Yeah, we got Ingram locked up. We got Connect locked up for 1 more year. If it's not this year, it's gonna be next year. Fox, Connect, Ingram, Wemby, Maluwak, Castle, Vassell, Branham, Bassi, and Nurkic off the bench. Okay, I don't know why they're reserving Nick Ament. Definitely not going to do that. Nurkic not going to be a reserve either. I keep calling him Nick Ament. Nate Ament is going to be the 10th man in the rotation. We'll put Nurkic there just so he gets some minutes if someone fouls out. But yeah, this lineup is definitely nasty. So I think we were the 3rd seed at the trade deadline. We still stay as the 3rd seed, end up with a 53 win record. I don't know what just happened there. I thought I was going to sim the game. 54 win record. Here are the awards. We don't really care about it other than our guys. Wemby 24, 10, 4. Steal and a half, 2 blocks, shooting 49, 35, 94. So solid year for him again. We're not going to have any coach awards here. Wemby first team. Do we see Fox? Still don't see Fox. So Fox, kind of disappointing. He couldn't make any All-NBA teams so far in this video. We are the 2 seed this year, going against the Grizzlies again. I don't think we have to adjust the lineup at all. Like, we should be fine here. I think this is an easy path. Never mind. Okay, I made it a 9-man rotation and reduced the bench minutes. Should help us. We go 2-2, 3-2 us. Okay, we are out of our first round series. We have a tough matchup with OKC in the 2nd round, though. Still got Shea, still got J-Dub, still got Chet. They got Dink Pate at the 2 spot as a young guy, and Dort is playing the 3. We win game 1, we lose game 2, we lose game 3, we win game 4, we win game 5, get us to the conference finals. We are in the conference finals. 1st round, 2nd round, end in 6 games. Now we have the Timberwolves, who have been not good at all in real life with Randall, but in the video game, they no longer have Randall. They got Dillingham at their 1 now, and they replaced Randall with Kessler, I guess. Kessler is their 5 now, but Wemby is going to absolutely cook Leonard Millard at the 4 spot. We win game 1, we win game 2, we win game 3. We don't win game 4, but we gentlemen sweep. Wemby is your West Finals MVP, 19 points, 12 boards, 7 assists. 2 steals, 3 blocks. Shooting very efficient as well, except actually very efficient from 3 and from the free throw, but not from the field. We got the Raptors. We got my Raptors in the finals here. They were the 3 seed. What are they looking like? Still got Grady, still got Barrett, still got Barnes, still got Pirtle, and they got Igor Demin at the 1. So they got a different point guard over Emmanuel Quickly now. I think this is easy dubs for us. We just outmatched them in every aspect possible, but they're tied 1-1. They go up 2-1. Okay, we're 2-2. We go up 3-2. 3-3. We got to simulate this one with Simcast. Let me move the cam over here so you guys can see the quarter scoring. We start off good. They come back. It's back and forth. They win the first. Still a very back and forth game. Going into the 4th quarter, they're kind of pulling away with it. We need to come back here. Okay, now it's back tied up. If it's really close with like a minute or 2 left in the 4th, I'll jump in and see what happens. They're up 3 right now. Okay, we're down 2, 4 minutes left. Tie game, 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Okay, we go up 2 with 2 minutes left. We're up 2 with a minute 50. We're up 4 with a minute 30. Okay, 4-point game, 30 seconds. We should be fine here, right? We are fine there, and we win the championship. Don't know what year this is. I think it's 2027. Yeah, 2027. My words are failing me right now at 2 in the morning. 2027 championship. Wemby gets Finals MVP. 29 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Shot very efficient in the closeout game. BI actually carried us in that closeout. Shot insanely efficient. No one else really scored the ball very well, so definitely huge pickup for us there. Barnes went off for them, and they got Keegan Murray. They also got there, so him and Fox revenge series. I say we do one more year here real quick. I'm just gonna go through the offseason quickly. Probably go straight to the end of next season and see if we can go back to back. 4th and final season is about to wrap. We are the best team in the league once again with a 60-win record, 62-18. I don't know why I keep doing that, bro. 63-18 to end off the season. I don't know why we're still here. Can we end? The game is stuck. Oh, we had one more game down here, bro. I didn't see that. We end up winning it. So 64-18. Wemby gets his first MVP of his career. 22-11, 5 steal and a half, 2.5 blocks, shooting pretty efficiently. Here are the other awards. Wemby also DPOY, and we get Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year. Thank you for the recognition. Wemby, obviously, all NBA first. Still don't get anyone else, unfortunately. We do get him all defensive second once again, and we would not have anyone else. So, yeah, I'm going to sim through this kind of quickly here unless we go down, and then I'll just shorten the lineup. But this should be like easy money to get to the finals here. We shouldn't go... I don't know what just happened. We were up 3-1 against the 8 seed Timberwolves. I was like, okay, I can just sim the round. We're the 1 seed. Surely we don't blow a 3-1 lead to the 8 seed Timberwolves with our roster. But Anthony Edwards, I guess, is the second coming of Michael Jordan. Wow. So we don't go back to back. And we lose to the team that gets to the finals, though. Anthony Edwards averaging 40 in the West Finals. And he wins it. So honestly, I'm not that mad about it. Both times we lost in the first round as the 1 seed, we lost to the team that went to the finals. So 2K is just badly simulated. This is our final roster, bro. This team could be a dynasty. Like, this team could go on to win probably 3 more chips. Nobody got time to sim all that, though, so we're just going to leave it here. You see the lineup. I actually do want to see what the Timberwolves look like compared to us. So, yeah, besides their top 3, they look nothing near as good or deep as us. So that's disappointing, but we do end it off with that 1 championship, and we get Wemby as a MVP. I don't know if we count this first year here because it was like half a season. So let's say 3 seasons, 1 championship. I would say that's a W. If you guys enjoyed the video though, leave a like and subscribe. This new setup I got here with the OBS, I'm hoping makes editing a lot easier, because that's also another reason why I stopped making videos last year. It would take me like, well, this has taken me so far about 1 hour, 10 minutes to record. But then it would take me like another 2 to 3 hours to edit. And this is just something I've been doing for fun for like, I think like 7 years now. Just 2K rebuilds. Started filming them last year because I just wanted to share my, I guess, perspective on it with other people. Because I didn't, like the other rebuilders, like Kenny, loved his videos for years. 6 Rings of Steel, also loved watching his videos for years. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like they're just too unrealistic, and I like seeing like the point of view from someone doing it, what's happening currently in real life, and then incorporating it as the game goes on and what's happening in the game, in the life in the game, I guess, if you could say it like that. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. Anyways, like I said, leave a like, subscribe. Probably gonna try to do like at least 1 of these a week and put them out maybe like on a weekday. I'll figure it out in the future. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you're all doing well. See you in the next one. Easy.